This was Ronnie O'Sullivan's most incomprehensible safety shot. He gently pushed and kicked the pink ball away. The cue ball rebounded and curved, stopping precisely above the black ball. The two balls moved closer and closer, as if they had GPS guidance. The final position perfectly blocked the yellow ball. A flawless snooker was completed. The entire audience was stunned. This kind of tactical idea made no sense at all. Others would just wait for death when there's no path. But for the Rocket, when there's no path, he creates one himself. With his creativity and terrifying cue control, he can always carve out a way in desperate situations. Facing this inhuman snooker from the Rocket, Hawkins hesitated for a long time, then finally took his shot. Although he managed to escape, the yellow ball rattled the pocket and stayed out. He left a chance. He shook his head, sighed, and slowly sat back down. Meanwhile, the Rocket's expression suddenly changed. He looked at the World Championship trophy behind him, and his battle mode instantly activated. He potted the long red with ease. The cue ball rebounded, but unfortunately didn't land well on the green. Still, the Rocket wasn't anxious. He calmly switched to defense. The cue ball slid precisely into the tiny gap between the pink and black balls. That gap was almost thinner than a fingertip. The crowd gasped in amazement. This level of control was pure magic. Hawkins was completely desperate. The cue ball was trapped between the pink and black, while the green was wide open. How could he possibly escape from this?
My goodness me.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. In this hopeless position, Hawkins produced a miraculous escape. Not only did he get out, he even played a counter snooker. The crowd applauded, and the Rocket froze for a second, awkwardly licking his lips. From that moment on, the match turned into a psychological battle. One was an attacking genius, the other a defensive machine. Every shot became a duel on the knife's edge.
Yeah, I'm not too sure it was on because the blue was in the way.
There's
Plenty of distance between cue ball and object ball.
The Rocket got back to the table. With a light push, the cue ball rebounded 3 times and settled perfectly behind the obstacle balls. This was no longer just defense. It was the art of defense. You could feel him controlling the rhythm of the entire table, and doing it effortlessly. Hawkins looked at the lone long shot opportunity, frowning. Should he go for it? Facing the Rocket, he didn't dare take the risk, so he chose defense instead. Unfortunately, the angle was slightly off, and he didn't hide the ball. O'Sullivan's chance came again. The Rocket stared at the table, took the shot clean and sharp, an extreme angle long pot, straight in. The crowd erupted. Hawkins's expression froze instantly. That kind of accuracy made no sense at all. Even when everyone thought there was no angle, he could still make the cue ball find a way through. That's the true power of Ronnie.